started. Today I am going to show you how to make a spring wreath. I just got this idea over the weekend and thought that it would be fun to try and show you how to make it rather than just take pictures of it. Of course, craft time is not always pretty time, so excuse my big fat cold sore and my greasy hair that needs to be washed. We're going forward anyway. Recently I displayed this cute little birthday wreath that I have made. And I made it with floral pins, a straw wreath, and balloons. And I have a ton of these floral pins left over. So I've been kind of thinking lately of what can I do to use these floral pins, the hoards that I have, and these straw wreaths that I have bought. And I was walking through Target the other day and saw this mix of grass in something. I can't remember what it was. It was some kind of, it might have just been in an Easter basket. And it hit me, dawned on me, thought, you know, I am going to make a wreath with this mess of grass. So I went ahead and bought 4 different colors of the grass. They are like 25 cents or 50 cents a piece. I bought 2 of each. We'll see how far that gets me. And you can see that I've already blended it together so that I have a good color mix already out on the table. I wanted to show you, of course I will do close-ups. I'll take pictures of these. These little floral pins, they're so great. They're in a U shape, and you can just stick them into your wreath and they will hold whatever you put in there. So creativity, the options are endless. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I already started. I just wadded up a bunch of this grass, and I am just going to put my pin over and try and get as much of it within the pin as I can. And I'm just going to push it down. So this is my first one. We will see if it even works out. If not, then you will never see this tutorial. Okay, I am just going to, again, kind of, I think, grab a bunch and then put it close to where your last bunch was. And if you can see what I'm doing, take your pin and just put it in between what you have gathered. I imagine it being full, so I would put them kind of close together. But yeah, we'll see how this works. So I'm just going to continue taking my grass. It's like a messy bun, you know, just, you want it to be messy, but I'll figure out how to control the mess as I go. Pins are fabulous. We'll just pin them everywhere. So I am going to do this for a moment and we will come back to see the progress that I've made. Let me show you real quick how this was looking. Adorable. It's going to be totally cute. I'm so excited. Okay, so I will pin and I will be right back. Hey, I'm back. It seriously has been like 10 minutes. This is the fastest craft ever. It looks like Vomitville on my table, but I assure you there is a wreath under here. I did have to open up my second package of grass colors and remixed and made more again because I like it full. So I'm just gonna fill up these last couple of spaces and then I will show you how amazing it is. It's so cute. I'm so excited. I love it. Okay. I was thinking in my head that I probably will, like, you could put a flower, I don't know, flower or a bow. I think I'll go with a bow. I feel like it needs some white on it to help it be a little more springy. So I will also show you how to make a bow if you don't know how to make a bow. I decided on white. Got me some ribbon. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so you ready? Oh my gosh! It's like a big grassy wreath. It's so cute, right? It's adorable. Love it. Okay, so you could, if you want, like, if you want it hairy, leave it hairy. If you want to pin it, you know, if you want it a little less large, if you will, you can just take it and pin it. Just pin it back. Make it how you want it. Control the hairs. I don't know if I would cut them. I think it might make it look a little more jagged and take some of the softness away from it, but go ahead and shape it how you will. Like I will pull some of these back here and just pin it. Again, kind of like the messy bun, just controlling the madness a little bit and giving it some shape. I think it will help to shape it into a wreath form. But again, like on the back, you can see I'm just grabbing a bunch of it and just pinning it down. And with something like this, like one strand grabs the next strand, grabs the next strand, because it's put together in such a messy format. Yeah, and we'll kind of help it take a little shape. You can see that it's kind of calming down. I'm so excited. I love cute things. This makes me happy. La la la. Okay. So I will finish this up and post what it looks like, the finished product, so you don't have to sit here and listen to me finish. Although, it could be fun too, right? Like, hear the thoughts that go on in my head while I craft. La la la. The songs I sing. Okay, it's a little too much. A little too much me. Okay, I'm almost done. Hold on. Okay. So I will show you the back. So this is what it looks like on the back. I've kind of pinned and contained some of the madness. This is the unfinished portion. So I think I will continue to do that. So you can kind of, and maybe even on the inside, so you can kind of see the circle. But it's supposed to be fun and crazy. Okay, so let me show you real fast how to make a bow. I'm sure you know already, but I decided to use a solid satin. It's got some little polka dots on it. I thought about tulle, but I think it's too sheer. I think it won't pop. And I also have a sheer ribbon that I thought, but again, I don't think it will pop against the colors. So I want it to be big. My wreath is big, so I'm gonna make it big. I start with making a loop and twisting the underside so that the pretty part of the ribbon is showing. And then making another loop, and again, twisting it at the bottom. I make my bows like so. I will bring this side around here, like that. Can you see? And I will cut it-ish. Then I usually take another piece and cut it off and hold it down and tie the knot, tying these all together. And I'll usually like, well, I mean, it depends on the project, but so I'll fiddle with that, tie it in a knot, make sure the cute part of your ribbon is facing up. So easy, right? I could totally do that in my sleep. You can totally do this. Okay, so I've got something like this. Again, this is satin ribbon, so it's not super stiff. But I'm gonna trim it first. And you can finish your edges by burning them so they don't fray. And I will make a couple of these and probably smush them together so that it makes one big bow on there. Do you want to watch me do it again? Should I be turning off the video right now? I'm not sure. I'll make another one real fast so you can see what I'm talking about. I would not glue them onto the wreath. I would, don't you love that when you run out of ribbon on a project? Dang it. Okay, so this bow will be a little bit smaller. That's a pet peeve. With that and cooking, in the middle of something and bam, you run out. Okay, but it should be enough to at least get somewhat of a semblance. You know what you could even do, what I think I might do, is mix both satin with some tulle behind it. That would be super cute. We're doing that. See, creativity bones. Okay, so you get the idea with my mini size and my normal size bow. I would put them together like this, making it larger, okay? But now it turns out I'm gonna hide that little piece behind there. See, we're making it happen as we go. We're just making changes and kind of shaping it into the form that you want. Is this helping you at all? And then putting it on there. Again, I think what I'm going to do, how exciting is this for you? You get to see my creative process. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. You can do what you want. I am going to first cut my tool. I am going to hide the ugly part that got smaller, and I'm gonna tie these two together with this, okay? Just in a knot. Okay. Tight, so that they're squishy together in a knot. Okay. Now I'm going to tie it in a little bow. And tulle is so fabulous. Seriously, it's like the greatest stuff ever. It looks full. It adds such volume. See that? You can just have a little bit of it, and I made a bow because it stretches and anyway, but then it expands. It's so magical. Okay. Do you think I'm crazy? I'm sure you do. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to make probably a series of these tulle ones, I think. This guy needs a little haircut. I'll haircut him. This guy's looking a little long as well. Okay, maybe that guy. Okay, just want to shorten him up a little bit. So I'm going to make a couple of tulle bows, I believe. Yeah, how cute is that? It will just be like a big explosion. And you know, I might have some more ribbon that I might just do another way. Who knows? Just see where it takes you. Okay, so here is a quick bow. Just make a tulle bow. You can make a couple of these. I do this often for like big hair pieces for the stage. Tulle is perfect for that. Okay. I realize this might be like the longest video ever. I need to hurry, I'm sure. Okay. Let me show you what this looks like, finished product. Okay. Okay, so that at least gives you an idea. So I'm gonna fluff it, because fluffy is better. And